The ever-repeating pattern of sunlight and darkness that we call day and night is an astronomical cycle that is obvious even to a casual observer. Other astronomical cycles are less obvious but can be recognized with regular attention to the sky. The most notable of these is the phases of the moon. The day-night cycle results from the continual spinning of our planet. Because of this motion, the sun, moon, and stars appear to rise in the east, cross the sky, and set in the west. Regular observations and careful thinking can help us separate the moon's actual motion from its apparent motion due to Earth's rotation. If we watch the moon over time, what will we see? After being absent from the sky for several days, the moon makes its first appearance low in the western sky about sunset. A thin crescent-shaped sliver of light outlines the side of the moon that lies in the direction of the setting sun. With each passing day, we notice that the moon moves eastward, and the amount of light on the side of the moon facing Earth increases. The ancient Greeks realized that what we call moonlight is in reality sunlight reflecting off the moon. They also deduced a correct explanation for the phases of the moon. The side of the moon facing the sun is light. The side facing away from the sun is dark. As the moon moves around Earth, we see different portions of the moon's sunlit and dark side. We can more easily understand moon phases if we observe the moon's motion from space. When the moon is in the direction of the sun, the dark side of the moon faces Earth, and we call this phase new moon. From space, we see that the side of the moon that faces the sun is indeed light. In a little over 7 days, the moon moves 1/4 of the way around Earth. Our view from space confirms that the side of the moon facing the sun is still light, and the side facing away is still dark. But from Earth, we now see half of the lit side and half of the dark side. We call this phase first quarter. The first quarter moon is visible in Earth's evening sky. Over another week, the moon moves so that it is halfway around Earth and opposite the sun. Here we see all of the moon's sunlit side and none of its dark side. This is the full moon. The full moon is visible all night long. Another quarter of the way around Earth and the moon is now at third quarter. We once again see a half-light, half-dark moon from Earth. The third quarter moon is visible in the morning sky. The next quarter orbit brings it back to new moon and the cycle begins again. The full cycle of phases takes 29.5 days, or about a month or month. So look up and take notice of this ever-repeating lunar cycle. Please join us next time for another episode of Starlight Express.